friends, it's Amy. Welcome to Doki Doki Forest. And today I have my big mixed media journal out, and that usually means it's time for some art prompts. And today we are going to be using this week's art prompts from Janet Nash. Now Janet has a live stream every Monday where she shares something really cool and creative that she's working on, and then she also pulls a few art prompts out, and it's usually like maybe 3 to 5 different prompts, and you don't have to do them all. You can just pick the ones that are speaking to you, or you don't have to do them at all. But if you want to, you just pick and choose the ones that you want to do. There's no pressure or anything like that. And if you miss the live stream, you can always watch the replay over on her channel. And she does post the prompts in her community tab, so you don't have to miss a thing even if you can't get there live. Like I haven't been able to get there live the past few weeks, or maybe it's even been a couple months now, but it's been very tricky for me because I have physical therapy on Monday mornings. So for me it's been tricky, but I can go and watch the replay, and that way I don't feel like I'm missing out. Now Janet also has a hashtag, which is #GentleJournaling, and that's for anyone to use. Anyone can use that hashtag, and it's just when you're creating and it's peaceful and you're in the flow and you just want to share with others and kind of spread that sort of gentle vibe throughout. And just be sure to use the hashtag, and also don't forget to tag Janet so she can see your video. So this week's prompts that Janet had were: add a photo, something from the left-hand side of the table, add paint, and create a princess from scrap. So I am very excited. Now this journal is chunky. This has got, you talk about alligator mouth. This is like a dragon mouth. We're getting pretty large here. And I have some previous pages I've done. Oh, this was just a test page for some markers, which brings us to, you hear that sound? See, I tried to prep this page, or these 2 pages, before I started filming by putting some gesso on, but I'm a little impatient and I want to just get in here and start creating, so the gesso is still slightly tacky. It's pretty good, but yeah, we'll keep these pages separated for a bit longer. Now our first prompt that we're going to do is add paint, because I figure I want to just cover up this background. See, this paper isn't really made for mixed media, so everything kind of comes through. So the marker on the other side is coming through, and that's okay. I did gesso, and then we'll put some paint over it, and maybe we'll still see it, and that doesn't really bother me. I don't really mind, because this journal is really just all about playing and having fun for the most part. So I figure, let's scrape some paint. I'm going to use this neon color. This is a super old paint I've had forever. I mean, decades. Okay, maybe not that long. Now that I think about it, I think I used it at my youngest son had like a Batman party, and I was looking for a neon paint because I painted this whole Gotham cityscape on this huge black poster board and then hung it up on the wall. Anyway, I was using this paint to color in the windows and stuff for Gotham City. It's called Scorching Yellow. It's a neon. It's super fun. Then I'm going to use, this is Paradise Pink, so we'll just toss that on too. And let's get one more. Let's get this one, Acapulco. These are the colors that are just appealing to me a lot lately, these bright colors. And this trio is just really nice. Usually they play well together. Just keep the pink and green maybe sort of separated, because if those blend right away, that might not be great. That might make like a brown or something. And we're just going to scrape paint today. We're just going to cover this up, scrape some paint. So you just blob paint all over the place. You grab a handy dandy scraper, which in this case is going to be an old Target gift card. And then you just scrape. Oh wait, roll up the sleeves, because there is a chance you'll dip in there. And then there's no wrong way to do it. You just move the paint around wherever feels right. And you can decide when it's done. You can do as much or as little as you want. And I think that's good for me. Okay, so let's make our princess out of scraps. So I think what I'm going to do is take this brown paper and make like a sort of circle shape for the head. Go right there, and then let's just glue as we go. I'm just going to commit to it as we go. Not going to overthink it, just going to have fun with it. Alright, so here is the face. Then we need a neck would be good too, right? Maybe a little bit of a neck. There we go. All right, then we need like, let's just do this. Let's see, we'll do this for a dress, and we can just rough that up a little. There we go. Glue that on. Oh, you know what? And I want her to have wings too. So let me see. I have this scrap. That's too big. Kind of do something like that. And then we could get a different scrap to be the bottom part. Now I love this pink, but I think that'll blend in, won't it? Will that blend in too much? Maybe not. We'll try it. I'm going to rip this one though. And just get like kind of a wing shape like that. And they don't have to match or anything like that. And then we'll just get one for the other side. See, that doesn't even match, but it's okay because it will all look okay, I think. And I do want to add some hair. I wonder if I should add the hair. Let's just see what we have. That one will blend in too much. I mean, this paper is pretty good for hair, right? Is it? Yeah. I don't know about that. Let me think. Oh, look, that would have been a good face, too. Oh, she could have a hat. Okay, let's give her a hat. Let's see, these, I don't think, that wouldn't be good. Hair. What can I use for hair? Alright, so before we add these, let's do the hair. How the heck am I going to get this to stick? Can I just use glue stick? I don't know. Let's see if we bunch it up and stick it in there. What we get. Probably be easier to use a liquidy kind of glue, but I don't have a handy dandy like brush for that right here. Maybe I'll put some Mod Podge over it to hold that down. So we can have it flowing off the page. I think she needs a little haircut. All right, I'm going to use my Sparkle Mod Podge just to see if I can hold that down. And it will give it some sparkle too. So I always appreciate sparkle. I don't have a brush here to use, do I? Let me see. I do kind of like the hair flying out everywhere. Messy hair, don't care, right? Alright, let's let that dry, and then we will continue. Okay, we let that dry for a bit, and I'm going to glue on the wings now. Let's get these babies on here. Like this, right? Oh yes, we can still see. Oh yeah, I should give her arms, right? I forgot. Okay, let's give her some really basic arms. We're not going to do like hands or anything like that. Let's see. What is she doing? Does she need to be holding like a little wand or something? I mean, she's a fairy princess, right? Or something like that. Oof, I ripped that one a little too much. That's a skinny arm there. Well, that's okay. Maybe it's kind of in the back, like she's flying. Okay, I like this. Let's glue it. I'm going to use tacky glue for the wings. I probably don't need to use that, but that paper is slightly thicker. So I just want to be sure it gets down. Here's like a scrap of some rock paper. It's just kind of random. Kind of like how that looks though. I might use that for something. We have a scrap of music paper too. And this paper, I didn't really like this paper too much. Maybe I can rip a horn out of this, or two horns. Can't really, hard to rip a point on there. They look like floppy ears. Do those look like horns? Probably not, but I think I'm going to do it anyway. There we go. How are these wings doing? Pretty good? Oh no, this one's not good at all. This one's really... This side's good. Oh, we need legs too. Should I just have legs hanging out the bottom? Or do we want more dress down? Is there more dress? I could do something like that too. Make the dress longer. Or we could have like some legs hanging out. Let's glue these on. And this dress can get glued on as well. Now we've got our wings and our arms on there. That's pretty good. All right. Okay, so we got to figure out the bottom here. Maybe I could just take a piece of this, just make it like another little piece of dress sort of thing. Or maybe I want it to go out more. It could even be like this too, because maybe she's wearing some kind of pants. Or I could put it under there. That could just be the bottom. That could be a little dress. I think I'm going to stick that on. I think it's fun. So let's just stick that on like that. We can even give it some a little pocket. Oh yeah, let's give it a little pocket out of this strawberry material. There, that's a little pocket. And then what else can we give her? We can give some stripes on the horns. We're using this maybe. Is that not long enough? Oh, this is long enough. Yeah, let's do some stripes. Try to trim them so they're on there okay. A little bit of extra on the end there. All right, that's pretty good. Now we've got some stripes on there. We could add a little circle or something, a little something on the wings. Doesn't have to be a circle, just whatever shape, like that, just to give it a little bit of interest. And then, but the other side is kind of covered up by her arm. So how would I do that? Because it would be like right there. Is this arm glued yet? Oh, it's not quite glued. All right, we got it. We got it. We got time. We got time to stick that right under there. And now we'll try to glue that arm back down. And then we've got some over here. All right. Do we want to do anything on there like that? No, I don't think so. We could give her a little necklace. A little like choker style necklace or something. Let's see. Or she is a princess. Maybe this is like a crown. I'm going to put this across the top. I feel like that kind of finishes that off. Alright. So, now we have our princess, we have our paint. Let me just check what else we need. Something from the left-hand side of the table and add a photo. Well, I also have this bin of scraps and random stuff from the table. We've got a rainbow. I don't think I want to add that. And we do have a photo of my dog Sophia looking out the window. So that could be cute. We could have little Sophia looking at the fairy. And I have, this is really hard to see. It's actually a little fairy garden that we had inside. There's a little like pear-shaped house, and it came out really dark though, so I wound up not using it in my journal, but I could just stick it on here. Could have that like, I don't know, just put it there, might as well use it. So that could be our photo. Oh, I got this cool, look at this Dungeons and Dragons gift card from Barnes & Noble. So cool. Not scraping paint with that one. Let me see what else is in here. I have this scrap of paper. I mean, I could just use that. It's kind of random, but I could throw that on there. Got some library cards. We have it's kind of a pretty card we could add on there. We have a ticket. Got some dragon stickers. We have a shoe. Just have like a random shoe. That makes no sense. Just have a shoe on there. Yeah, I don't think that makes a lot of sense, but it's kind of interesting. Let me see. Oh, I do have some jewelry though that I took out of a magazine, so we could add that. That could even be like her magic wand. Let's see, if we cut out this jewel, or she doesn't even need a magic wand, maybe she's just holding a jewel, or maybe it's a dragon egg. Alright, yeah, let's use that. That can be up to the viewer's interpretation. And I could cut this one out and put this on her dress maybe. Let's see if we like this. I could do like that, or I could have it up like that. It could be like, yeah, I like it like that. Like she's wearing it. She's got this big jewel necklace. Okay, I like that. Could even have some of the smaller ones too. I could put one on her skirt there. Oof, I didn't cut that very well at all. But I could put it on her pocket for a little detail, or I could put, oh, it could be a little button. Be a little button on the skirt. Maybe I could do another one. We could have 2 little buttons there. I think that looks cute. All right. Let's put some buttons on. Now we've used something from the left side of the desk. And glue this on. I like this. Oh, her hand is not quite glued on. All right. I'll glue this jewel on. Like that. And then I think I'll just stick this on because I'm not gonna really use it anywhere else, so I may as well put it here. And I'll write the prompts and stuff over here. Oh, I could write the prompts on that rainbow paper. Then I'm using something else. I could use this to write Janet's prompts on and stick that on. And we'll put little Sophia down here. Maybe I'll just trim it out. Maybe I should just have it be the window. Should I just have it be the window? I'm gonna have it just be the window. Alright, there's little Soph looking out the window at the fairy. Or princess, I should say. Fairy princess. She's like, wow, look at that. Alright. Whoops. I think I had something on my hands there. Alright, so now we should give the princess a face, right? So let's get a pen and write something on there. Or draw something on there, rather. Alright, so we have our little face here, and then I'm going to give her a little bit of blush using a colored pencil. Then I will get my white gel pen. I'm going to fill in where the whites of her eyes would be. A little shine. And I almost wanted to give her like some little scales, but I don't think I'm going to do that yet. And then we'll get a nice green for her eye color. And I'm going to give her lips, I'm going to make her lips green as well. There she is. I don't know, I think I will kind of give her like scaly arms here. I'll kind of give them some scales and a little bit of a greenish tinge here and there. This paper already has a little bit of green, we're just gonna add to it. And on her neck, And I will give her some scales up here too. There we go. Maybe just blend a little bit of this color in too. And then for fun, I think I'll just stick this over here. I think I'll just put some scraps over here, and then I'll put Janet's prompts on top. Okay, so as you can see, the page is all complete now. We have our Janet Nash prompts over here. I just added a little more scraps for the paper, a couple more things from the table, and this heart. We have everything on here. We added a photo. We have something from the left-hand side of the table, which is this note and also these jewels. We have add paint and create a princess from scraps. Thank you so much for hanging out with me here today. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you again soon.